Hi Gio, what was your thoughts on today's performance?
Well, of course, happy with the 3 points. I mean, it's all we need every week. 3 points. Of course, the way you get to the 3 points is every week different. But today, you saw first half we were, struggling to get real good opportunities. I think we started really well. After that, you saw Kilmarnock team who was delaying the play, make it really difficult for us to create any chances. But we've played many games like this before. Eventually in the second half it will open up. It's all the energy you give in the first half to make sure you create more space in the second half, and I think that happened as well in the second half. Of course, we scored some good goals and had a clean sheet. So. Good that we have the second win now, and now working hard for Tuesday.
Giovanni, Connor Goldson was given the sponsors man of the match today, but I thought a number of your other players were excellent, and none more so than Stephen Davis, capped off with his involvement in the second goal. What were your thoughts on Stephen's display?
I think we had some players who played really well and gave the team what was needed. I think Stephen Davis is his first start this season, but you see still his ability he has and the quality he has. He showed that again today, so I'm really happy and pleased for his performance. I think Tom Lawrence played really well in the pockets and gave us the threat we needed up front together with Malik. I think those players you need in a team to create if you're playing against a deep block. And of course happy for my two strikers, because it's the Antonio's first goal and Morelos as well. So that's always good to have them on the score sheet.
Gio, you were saying there about Malik Tillman's performance, just on him in particular. How well did you think that he played today, and how well is he integrated into the group, and how do you see him performing going forward as well?
Well, I think he came in a couple of weeks ago. He's been welcomed by the team really well. You see his standards are really high. Of course, coming from the academy of Bayern Munich, and also played competitive games for them. You can see the quality he has, and he's a strong player. You could see that also today. He's some players when they come to play in this league, they will struggle a little bit in the beginning, physically wise, but he doesn't have any problem with that. And of course, his technical abilities is very good standard. So today again, I think he created some chances for us. I think just before we came off, I think the pass to Morelos. It's a player who is capable in creating those chances for us.
Gio, Ridvan Yilmaz made his debut today and got 60 minutes. Was that the plan before the match? And also, with a look ahead to Tuesday, can you give us an update on Ryan Kent's fitness?
Yeah. Ridvan, of course, is one of the players who's the shortest week with us. So I think all the experiences he had in this week, it's quite big for him. You could see that also in today as well. First time at home. He's a player who maybe needs little bit more time to adjust to our play style, but it was good to give him minutes as well to get his first game at Ibrox. That will help him in the coming games. And Ryan for today was too short, and we're working hard for him to get ready for Tuesday. Hopefully, we'll manage to do so.
Gio, the two goals today came from probably the only two clear-cut chances of the game. As a manager, does the amount of chances being created concern you, or are you confident that with so many new players, I think the starting 11 today is the first time they've ever played together, that cohesion will come over time? I
think we will improve in those areas for sure, because as you said, we had many new players in, and it's also adjusting to the new system for them, to different teammates. Today we had two clear chances, maybe with the goals we scored, but I think in the first 5 minutes we came through their defense quite a lot, and we're a little bit unlucky not to score earlier. But as long as we keep working hard on training and keep trying to create as many chances we can, I think we'll improve each game we will play.
Giovanni, did you get exactly what you wanted from Alfredo Morelos when he came on, and does that stand him in good stead for a potential start on Tuesday?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's his first minutes for Rangers after 5 months. You know, it's, if you think about it, it's like it's a really long time. It's almost half a year, and so it's good to have him in the squad. You could see what he brings, not only his performance, but the way the fans treated him when he came on. You know, that's also what you have when he plays, and he's always capable of scoring goals. So for him, I think this first minutes of the season and after 5 months was very important, and I'm sure he will only get stronger each game he's going to be involved.
Giovanni, just wanted to come back to Stephen Davis. There's a lot of talk about every last season and this season about whether this is the year he gets phased out of the team. The more you're working with him with displays like that, is that, you know, validation for why you kept him another year, and is it becoming a sort of indispensable part of the midfield again?
Well, he's of course he was one of the players after last season where you're going to sit down with him and talk about his future. You know, players with the age he has, you know, it's always good to leave it in the end of the season, and he felt he had more in him for his future, and you can see also when he plays today, he played really well, and he's a player who's a great example for all my players in the squad, because the way he's being a pro and make sure he's fit, you know, and you can see if you do so, then you can play on a really high level at a really high age. So I'm happy that he stayed on, because you know you have to be mentally ready also to begin a new season, because it's gonna be 1 year. But he looks strong, and then he's just being himself. And today also the performances he gave, you know, was really good.
Giovanni, just a wee bit more on Antonio Cholak. He's taken a lot of criticism this week, but scored an excellent goal, a great finish, and players were closer to him playing off him. Lawrence really close for the first goal. Was that a message today, try and get closer to him and close that gap between the midfield and the forward so that he can play off them and do what he done for the first goal?
Well, of course, because it's also the way the way the opponent is, their strengths, and we knew that Kilmarnock was coming here to get a result out of the game, and will defend really deep like they did today. So yeah, of course, everyone needs support. You know, if you just do the math and you have 5 defenders and 3 midfielders in front of that, and you only have 3-4 players, you will never able to make it difficult for them. And now, you know, with Cholak, with Scotty Wright around him, with Malik, with Tom Lawrence, you know, that will give him as well more players around him to play off, and that's what we, I think, did well today. Create numbers up front, and you know, try to create as many chances as possible.